Hey y'all, what is up? Today we're going to be rating my fantasy team for the 5th place game. I'm getting ready, and this guy I think is screwed. Mainly because this guy is out. And I think he's not paying attention because he started Derrick Henry without him actually playing. So, I think I might win this match. Let's check out my team. So first, of course, we got to roll with the name. Titties with Patty because of this dude right there. And then we have, so my name is Titties with Patty, right? We went 7-8, which I'm surprised we did because I had a really good team at the start, and then they started doing trash. And then I dropped them and then got a new team, and they kept doing trash. And some of the teams, they didn't do that well. So we're going to recap the whole season, but first, we got to get through this game. The last game of the season, sadly. So we went 7-8, 7th out of 10. Don't mind my name. I made it when I was younger. And, so let's start with our quarterback. Patrick Mahomes. Of course, it's 100% rostered. He's projected 24.77. That's pretty nice, right? Tyreek Hill. He's projected 15 points, which is very good. Then I got Mike Evans. He never does that well, so I'm thinking about changing him. But I really don't know. So we're going to keep him in right now. And then we got Latavius Murray. This guy, he's not bad. How many rushing yards will Latavius Murray Latavius Murray record? I'm going to say under. Oh, well then I don't want to do that. But Latavius Murray, okay? Got him. David Montgomery. He's done pretty good in the last few weeks, but one reason I drafted him is because he's on my favorite team, and I think he's just generally good. I mean, he wasn't really good at the start of the season, but George Kittle. Now this guy, he keeps clutching up and making me win. Well, he's done it a few times. He's done it, I think, once or twice. I don't remember. But, he's been having a very good season. He's projected 10 points. And so is my flex J.K. Dobbins. So who I got on my bench? I got DJ Moore, Tyler Boyd, Taylor Heineke. Sorry, guys, I'm tired. Evan Ingram and Khalil Herbert. I really need to drop Khalil Herbert. I am very much actually going to do that right now. Who should I pick up? I don't know who I should pick up. Let's pick up another running back stud, I guess. He's in Atlanta, so no. Haskins, who's this? Oh, is that Derrick Henry's replacement? Well, I'm not going to pick him up because he already had his game, so he's done for the season. How many did he have, though? Oh, only 6 points. Let's take off a stud like Algier. Correct me if I'm saying that right, but, I also think I am going to drop, I'm just going to keep him on my bench. But we'll see what I'm going to do later in this, week. Now, I'm gonna drop Buffalo defense, too, because I don't need these two for 1 week, So, I'm going to drop that Gardner Minshew got traded in this league. I'm gonna trade, or I'm gonna drop him or I'm gonna drop the defense. I keep saying the wrong thing. Who's my kicker? Greg Zuerlein. Dicker Badgley. Badgley will probably be a good pickup. Not gonna lie. I don't know who I should. Oh my God, is he projected 15 points actually? No, 7. Actually, I'm just gonna stick with the lineup I have now. Okay, now let's recap the season. So it looks like in this game, I think I won last week. So yeah, he had some good players. Though. Let's just recap the team. Patrick Mahomes did not have the game I would think of. 23 points and projected 25. Tyreek Hill, neither. Both of my wide receivers, neither. Latavius Murray, not a good game. David Montgomery had a solid game, but it wasn't the exact game I was projected for him. And here's where George Kittle, this is why I mainly start him. 27 points for a tight end. He's George Kittle. He's him. Now, J.K. Dobbins is ass. I'm going to wipe with him. I don't know if I'm actually going to start him this week, actually. I don't know. Now, I don't care about this, but I did make the mistake of not starting DJ Moore, yet I still won. So, not mad about that. Tyler Boyd, glad I didn't start him. He is ass. I'm going to wipe with him later. Heineke. Ass, going to wipe with him later. Yeah, but he was terrible. The 1 week I had to start him when Mahomes was on as a bye, I got so lucky. I won because he actually played good. But yeah, we got Evan Ingram. He 14 points on the bench. And then this is the reason I just dropped him. This 1.30. And then this is why I'm thinking of dropping Greg Zuerlein, because he was ass, and I'm going to wipe with him later. Now, I didn't care about the defenses because they did the same amount of points, so I started Buffalo, and it really didn't matter. So that was it for Week 16. Now, Greg Zuerlein, you can see he did another ass. I'm going to wipe with him. Now, this was when the Eagles played the Bears. So they did 9 points. Sorry, guys. And the Buffalo defense only did 1, so I'm glad I did that. Greg Zuerlein only did 5. That is why I am not starting, or that's why I want to trade him. Oh, I never realized I scored so much in this game. I scored 154. I'm not in a PPR league either, so that would be almost like 200 in PPR. That's cool. Okay, but this game, Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and Mike Evans were on fire. So was Latavius Murray and David Montgomery, along with George Kittle and J.K. Dobbins. So, if I wanted an even bigger win, imagine what would happen if I started more. Yeah. And Heineke, another crap game. And then Herbert was on IR. So, yeah, that's about it for that week. Now, another crappy Mahomes game. Very good from Hill, very bad from Evans, very bad from Murray. And then this is the only week where I had Tony Jones Jr. Very crappy from him. I released him right after that game. George Kittle, crappy. DJ Moore, absolutely crappy. And nobody on my bench did anything. This is like one of the only weeks I had Odell. I recently dropped him. And then I had Philly defense and Greg Zuerlein. A terrible game from Zuerlein. Again. Now, let's check Week 14 on the matchups. 143 to 74, of course. That was a terrible game for me. So now we're going down to Week 13. Patrick Mahomes, crappy game. Tyreek Hill, very good game. Mike Evans, trash game. Now this is, okay, David Montgomery, very good. That's very good. Latavius Murray, yeah, I took it. But George Kittle, that's ass. Since DJ Moore was on his bye, I don't know why I didn't start Boyd. I started Higbee. And, of course, ass. So, that sucks. This is when I had Damian Harris. I think I started him 1 week, and he was actually pretty good. But then he sucked after that. Heineke actually didn't have the worst game. Now, this is why I kept Zuerlein. Because I know he could have these crazy games. 19 points. And made the mistake of the defense. I don't know if I won here. No, I didn't win, but I was close. But, you know, we're going down to week 12 now. So, yeah, another Patrick Mahomes crappy game. Crap time. Then we got another Hill game. Then we got an Evans trash game. He's just not playing good this season. He's not playing good football. He's an old man. He's got an old man throwing him the ball. You know. Then we got David Montgomery. Above average game because of the projected points, you know. Latavius Murray, below average game. George Kittle, that was ass. That was not good, that game. Damian Harris, ass. DJ Moore, I think I lost this game. Yeah, I definitely lost this game. But if I would have started DJ Moore, I think I might have won at flex. Because usually go with flex, Boyd, and Moore. Those are the two. Sometimes I go with Higbee. I recently dropped Higbee. He just started not playing good. I actually started him for 2 weeks in a row. Oh, yeah, I think I lost this week, too. Because I had to start some really crappy players, so. Oh, wait, or I didn't lose. I guess I didn't lose, but that guy's team was just ass. So, Patrick Mahomes, a very above average game. That was a very good game. Now, my wide receivers were absolutely ass, but look at our running backs. This is the game I was talking about for Damian Harris. 10.30. That's amazing for Damian Harris, you know. David Montgomery, I think I dropped Damian Harris soon after this, right? Yeah. David Montgomery, great game. Now, this is why I mean, George Kittle, he's good. But sometimes he has some bad games that I don't like. So, yeah, Tyreek Hill and Evans, no game. Of course, Heineke bad, and then these two are on IR. Graham Gano, this is when I had Graham Gano. 0 points. This is when I dropped him for Zuerlein. Then I kept Zuerlein. I was thinking of picking up Badgley or someone else, but I don't remember. And then we got, this is when I had 3 defenses, because I think one of mine had a bye, and then I had to do Miami for 1 week. So, okay, Philly had 7, so I made a good choice with that. Don't ask me why I had Odell Beckham Jr. in my lineup. Well, not in my starting lineup, but why were 14 people rostering him, or 14% of people? I don't know. Oh wait, okay, forget it. But Odell Beckham Jr. I don't know why I was keeping him, because literally, I am stupid. I could have gotten someone, and they could have done good and started my starting lineup, you know? But instead, I decided to keep him. Now, this was an ass team, so Patrick Mahomes had an above-average game. Finally, Evans had a normal game, a crappy game. Tyreek Hill, not a good game. Now, this is when Herbert, I think, went on IR. I got Herbert and Montgomery, terrible. George Kittle, terrible. DJ Moore, terrible. So just all around a terrible offense. But then Graham Gano got 7 and Philly got 7. So, okay. So another crappy game from a few people. This is when. Okay. So I got Patrick Mahomes, right? 35 points. Good game. Very good game. 6. No, Evans. 6 from Evans. That's terrible. 23 from Tyreek Hill. That's very good. This just wasn't a good team. I had nobody to start. Tyler Boyd was the best one I could start at flex. Tight end, George Kittle had no game, so he had 0 points. A.J. Dillon, not good. So I started him and David Montgomery. But he was never being used, so. Then I got Evan this is when I dropped. This is close to when I dropped Evan McPherson. He had a terrible game one time, so I dropped him. Then we got Philly again. This is when I had to start Heineke. Yeah, Heineke had a very good game. This is when Mike Evans had a good game. I think I really got lucky here. Montgomery, not the best game. Dillon, not the best game. George Kittle, pretty good. And then DJ Moore had a great game. I remember this game. It was like yesterday. Because I got so lucky that I was so mad and pissed that I had to start Taylor Heineke, but he actually ended up playing good. And this is my kicker. I think this is part of the reason I released him and stuff. But I definitely should have started Khalil Herbert for sure, because he did really good. Okay, good game from Patty. Good game from Evans. Game from Hill. Good game from Montgomery, and bad game from A.J. Dillon. These games are why I released A.J. Dillon, because I made the mistake of drafting him instead of Aaron Jones. So, George Kittle, great game. Tyler Boyd, this is his best game of the season. This was amazing. And then this is when I had Justin Fields for a little bit. I think I actually drafted him. I'm not gonna. So then my 2 defenses this is when I picked up Miami, because they had no D. Because both of my teams had bye weeks, so I got really unlucky. And then I ended up starting Miami, and they actually did pretty good. So yeah, and then I started Philly, McPherson. I had a few people on my bench. I had Renfro. Patty had not a good game. Evans had not a good game, like normal. Hill had a good game, like pretty normal. Khalil Herbert, good game, like normal. I mean, it's not terrible. A.J. Dillon is the best you can ask for with those that crappy team, but can't really say it because I have a crappy team myself. George Kittle, great game. Tyler Boyd, fine game, you know. I mean, it's the best flex I could get. Then we got those teams like normal. Doing pretty good. Patty Mahomes, great game. That was great. Evans, yeah. Taylor Boyd, bad. Why did I not start Hill on wide receiver? I'm stupid. Why did I not start Hill? What happened there? Don't know. Don't care. Oh, I remember. He was out until like the last second. But Khalil Herbert, terrible game. A.J. Dillon, terrible game. George Kittle, terrible game. And Tyler Higbee, terrible game. So, none of my team did very good. McPherson 6, not bad. And then Buffalo had 14. Let's check out the rest of it. Above average game for Mahomes. Hill had a very above average game. Evans, this is a really good game. And so with Herbert and A.J. Dillon, those were pretty good games from all my team, all around. I started Tyler Boyd, Tyler Higbee. I made a good decision with that and stuff. And yeah, good defense, good kicker. Week 3. Yeah, that's right. I did have Deshaun Watson because I thought he was going to do good later in the season. Then I just dropped him after this. My dad started him, and that sucked for him. He lost. Or no, he didn't lose because he got lucky. Terrible game from Mahomes. Terrible game from Hill. Terrible game from Moore. Terrible game for Montgomery, terrible game for Dillon, like normal, terrible game for Kittle, well, actually above average. Well, below average for Higbee, I'll say. And then this is a day that Tyler Boyd actually did good, so that pissed me off. Khalil Herbert, 30 points. I don't know where the hell that came from, but, some things happen. Oh, okay, so Buffalo defense did so good this week. McPherson, so good, bro. They had 128 points, not a surprise. Oh, I actually had Cole Kmet. Oh, yeah, he was my first one. Mahomes, terrible game. Hill, very good game. Evans, terrible game. Montgomery, good game. Or actually, very good game. Dillon, terrible game. Kmet, terrible game, bro. DJ Moore. Actually, yeah, that's above average. Kittle had 0 points. Glad I didn't start him. But my other tight end had 0 points. So, can't say anything about either of them and which one I wanted to start. Now, here comes the first week. I won this one against the guy I beat last week. I know I won this game because it was the first fantasy game. So, we're going to go down to week 1. Yeah. Okay, so Patrick Mahomes, very good game. Tyreek Hill, pretty good game. Evans, a very good game. Montgomery, good game. Well, no, trash game, actually. It is a very good game. George Kittle, terrible game. DJ Moore, terrible game. That's about it. Buffalo defense, great, and McPherson. Yeah, pretty good. And that's it for the fantasy season. I'll update you when this week is over.